Forex had an AMA today. He talked about a lot of stuff, and there's going to be a lot of people angry. Let's dig into it. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Big AMA happened today. I didn't think there was going to be a whole lot of information provided in it. Unfortunately, there was a lot of information provided in it, and there's going to be a lot of angry people. And you're already starting to see it in the chat. What the heck is the controversy about? Well, I got the tail end of it, unfortunately, so I missed the juicy parts. When I finally got tuned into the AMA, it was the typical stuff. And here's the thing. I'm just going to lay it out here. When he does these AMAs, first of all, AMA is Ask Me Anything, AMA. But it doesn't turn out to be a whole lot of Ask Me Anything. It turns out to be Forex usually talking a lot about updates and things, which is good, but it's not necessarily an AMA. Even when it is an AMA, such as the end of this one when I was able to listen, the questions are kind of softballs, and they're asking questions that you know you're not going to get an answer to. And this is by no offense to the person who hosted the AMA. I'm not familiar with this person or anything. This is just people in general. The AMA at the end with the questions asked where everybody wants to know when the farm's going to open. Well, he said 1,000 times he's not going to talk about when the farm's going to open until he knows that everything is done. So it's always, this and that and marketing and in a couple of weeks and there's about a week worth of work left and we're working on the contract and all that kind of stuff. Listen, even the most staunch supporters such as myself are getting a little tired and eager. Now, with that being said, I do want this to be done right. I want my funds, when they are active and yield farming, to be safe, secure, and efficient, which obviously is one of the things that he prides himself in, he meaning Forex. But the Ask Me Anything, I feel like people need to ask more pertinent questions like what's going on in the chat. I feel like he should just do an AMA where he's scrolling the chat because people raise legitimate concerns. Point in case, the first thing, I missed it in the AMA, but in essence, what he said was when we did our crediting, when we went to the dog's credit on the previous, I think it's over here, when you submitted your LP, so we were told to withdraw our dogs from the farm, withdraw the dogs from the pool. If I remember right, the farms I think were dogs BUSD and dogs WBNB. So these ones here, harvest them out, put them into the dogs credits. Unfortunately, today he did just mention that you will not be getting dogs LP back. Now, again, I didn't hear this directly from him, but that is what the uproar is in the chat at the moment. And basically what ended up happening is previously the dog's farm earned you pigs. And then you would earn those pigs. You could do with them what you wish. Well, in essence, when you put your dogs BSD and dogs BUMB, I believe it's going to apply to both. When you credited it, he split that LP, bought dogs with it, and everybody's going to get back only dogs for single stake asset. So there's going to be a pool over here for dogs only, which there was already a dogs pool, but it's being changed where you're actually going to be earning, from my understanding, you're no longer going to be earning pigs, you're only going to be earning BNB. So in order to recreate your LP, which again, this is where a lot of people are going to be upset, and a lot of people are upset because a decision was made with a significant amount of money getting deposited in the form of LP. The decision was made without conversing with the community to split that LP, spend the BUSD to buy tokens. Now, listen, I'm a firm supporter. I'm in the animal farm. I wouldn't doubt if a lot of people are getting banned today because people are upset, and I'm one of them, to be honest with you. I get the point, and again, I'm still I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid, we'll say. Let's just call it what it is. Because I do believe that the tokenomics are going to be strong once this is live. But here's the interesting, and I have so much to talk about, and I apologize that I'm ramming. But the first thing is what happened to the rehypothecation. Even again today during the AMA, he says he's got all kinds of rehypothecation that has not even been touched yet. That rehypothecation was built on yield farming on the back end of our farms that was supposed to be injected into the pig pen, which it is not yet. Now, today, he's talking about the rehypothecation, 30% of it's going to go to marketing, and a certain percent of it is going to go to the pig pen, and there's going to be buybacks and all kinds of other things. Well, now he just gained even more BUSD because that BUSD that was linked to the dogs in the form of LP he now has, and yes, he used it to buy dogs, but that raises the question of where's the liquidity on the dogs token going to come? He would have had to diminish, anybody who knows LP and have seen my previous videos, you know that LP is based on an equal parts of dogs versus whatever it's paired with, and in this case, BUSD. So he would have had to increase the amount of, no, I guess what he would have done is that if he decreased and bought dogs, it would decrease the BUSD pool and increase the amount of dogs in circulation, which in turn is going to, in my opinion, going to decrease the value. Well, stack on top of that now, not only did he do that, but in order for you to sell, so people who are not happy with this decision of having their LP, which they owned, yes, I granted everybody moved it in the dogs crediting contract, but it was not explained at the time that the LP could possibly be broken in half. But now it got broken in half, sold, and gave you more dogs that you may not have wanted to begin with without earning it, that is now going to be taxed 90% out of the gate if you try and sell it. So now you are forced to split your LP, forced to purchase more dogs, and now forced to hold the dogs token, barring you don't want to take a 90% cut when you're trying to get out of your position. Now, again, I get what he's doing. He doesn't want everything to dump on the market, which is totally fine. I get it, because there's going to be a lot of people dumping, just like they did with the pigs, because there's a lot of people that are tired, and they're tired of waiting, and they've kind of lost faith. And why did they lose faith? Is because all of these changes and switches that are happening on the back end, significant changes. So now 90%, yes, it's good. All the weak hands, everybody's in the chat's going to say all the weak hands are going to feed those strong hands. Or on the reversal, everybody's just going to wait for the 6, 7, 8 months, whatever it's going to be, because I think it's 10% a month going down each month until you get to the 6% standard tax, and then everybody's going to dump it. Now, once they start dumping it, yes, the tax fees feed into the pig pen, and they feed what's now going to be the single stake dogs, where you're going to earn B&B. It's going to feed the B&B into the dogs. So dogs now earns B&B. Pigpen is now going to earn BUSD. But it's the principle behind this. I still like what he's doing, and I'm even okay with having the dogs pool earn B&B. What I'm not okay with is you could have done that without taking everybody's LP, splitting it, forcing them to have more dogs, and then applying a 90% tax. I think that was a centralized idea, and I think it defeats the entire basis of this project, which was going to be decentralized. I mean, you guys see it every time when you see my channel. The title of these always say own your DeFi. At this point, we are not owning our DeFi anymore. Maybe that's the end game going forward, but right now it does not seem that way, which is unfortunate. I have no problems continuing to support at the moment, but I better see some significant more involvement with the community, as well as the opinion of those who have put so much funding into this. I would also like to see how these games and things, now he's talking all kinds of fun about stuff about the scratchers and the dogs roulette and all this kind of stuff, which again is all fine and dandy. The problem is those are all games based on people who have expendable money. It's also going to be based on the community at the moment utilizing those tools. Right now, I can't imagine the community is going to be very thrilled doing anything. You just took anybody who was in the LP, you just took half their funds and made decisions for them. So yes, scratchers may be big. Yes, the dog's roulette thing may be big, and all these other things he's developing. And for the ecosystem as a whole, it's going to be very, very good in the long run. But at the moment, how many people actually have expendable money that are going to be utilizing those outside of this current community? And this current community is a little jaded. Anyway, that's my tangent. Not super impressed. This is one of the few times, as you guys know who watch this channel, I'm pretty bummed out about this decision. With that being said, I am still gonna. My personal goal was to get as many dogs as I could, as many pigs as I could. Unfortunately, I would have liked to purchase those dogs in my own time, and instead it's been purchased for me. What am I going to do? I'm basically going to slap all those dogs right into this dog single asset staking, earn the BNB, and keep all my pigs that I earn and slap them into the pig pen here and keep earning my BUSD over here. I still have all of my stuff sitting in these farms here. I'm just waiting for those to go live. Those will generate dogs. My guess is, which will be very, very shady if this is indeed the case, dogs earned are also going to be taxed 90% if you sell it, which I think is, again, I see the point of what he's trying to do, because he's trying to have as much dogs locked up. Sorry about that. Have as much dogs locked up as possible. So increasing that tax is going to make people shy away from selling it. So in reality, if he is going to tax 90% on all dogs earned on the farm, that means you cannot trust the percentage of what you're earning on the farm, simply because even if it says it's 100% APY or whatever, you're actually getting taxed 90% on that when you sell it. So we'll wait and see. We're waiting for some more details and things. With that being said, today is Friday. Which means it's time for, where's the time? So 3 weeks, we're going 8 weeks. We're doing our 10. As you guys know, let's buy that, acknowledge. All right, that's in there. Down here, we do compound everything. But actually, I wanted to point out, it's actually kind of cool. So this one, although the price is going down, so this value is going down, unfortunately, I am still compounding Monday through Friday, withdrawing Saturday, Sunday. This guy's still rocking and rolling, still rocking and rolling, still rocking and rolling. This one just finally ended. So now every Saturday and Sunday, I have another one that's going to be generating me more income. And then this one you've known for a while is actually already ended. Give it till next Friday, I'll have this one, and so on and so forth. So every week now at this point, I'm hoping to deposit at least 10 every week for a 2-month period. And then every week I'm adding one, while every week another one is ending while I'm compounding it. So in essence, trying to get my my weekly paycheck, if you will. He really needs to get this farm going, though. People need to start having some confidence back in the pigs token, because there's nothing you can do with these pig tokens at the moment. The big thing for the pigs token, the big sell, was you own the platform, and so you have a say in where it goes and all that kind of stuff. Well, so far that is falling on deaf ears, because there's a bazillion decisions being made without anybody else's input. The other thing was the pig pen, as you stake it, you should be getting BUSD with the rehypothecation, which has not been utilized. Buybacks aren't being utilized. Buys and sells aren't being utilized. So the BUSD and the pig pen are very, very minimal at this point. This farm really needs to get back up and running again in order to see truly what it's going to start looking like and what its true potential is. So... all right. Whoops. That's about all I can think of at the moment. Tell me what you think. I know there's a lot of people that watch my videos because I see the comments, and it's funny because I'm always, it's going to be interesting to see. Sorry, I'm currently working at the same time. It's going to be interesting to see the comments on this video, because I think there's probably a lot of people that are in essence going to be saying, are you still supporting it? What do you think about it now? You know what I mean? Because I've always been a supporter, and I'm always backing it up and giving the reason. So anyway, we will see how it goes. I think this is the one that I just did, right? I don't think I can compound because I just created it, but we'll try. All right, this should be all of them. Let's see. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, thumbs up. I did just hit 700 followers on YouTube, which is pretty freaking awesome. And I thank you all for tuning in and paying attention. But let me know what you think. Otherwise, have a great weekend and stay safe out there. Okay? Bye.